Hey Wick Nation, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to properly wash your wicks. So I already have my client prepped in hot water and the steamer was going. Today I'm going to be using Theo Nacho's Thick Volumizing Shampoo, which helps grow thicker, fuller hair, which we all want, and also minimizes thinning. Check it out, guys. Always soak the hair before lathering. It helps the shampoo get into the hair deeper. Also, the steamer helps opening up the pores and getting the dirt out. And you want to make sure your client has some eyewear on because the steam gets hot. And to ensure more comfortability, you want to get into the scalp. Make sure you get all that dirt and heavy buildup that may be there. Soaking and steaming helps lift all the heavy dirt out of the hair for a cleaner scalp. The wash is the best part of a hairdo, so you want to make sure you're getting in that scalp, massaging, and making sure your client feels as great as possible. So now after you finish focus on the scalp, you want to work your way down towards the locks. You want the hair to kind of travel down, so as you're washing it, the scalp is fully clean, and now you have to worry about the locks. Wash the hair in sections to make sure it's completely washed thoroughly through. The longest wash is the first one because it soaks and it steams, and then the second and third wash would be just to focus on the mid shaft and the ends of the locks to make sure all of the dirt has thoroughly passed through from the root to end. You want to make this as comfortable as possible for the client. You want to massage the scalp to help the blood circulate, especially if you have clients who are thinning. So now that I've gone from the roots to the mid shaft, I'm going from the mid shaft towards the ends. And you want to really separate those locks that's been sitting there soaking. You want to make sure you're getting all that dirt out. As you can see, I'm not really wringing the hair, but I'm washing it in a side-by-side movement. This is most definitely best for people who have gotten lock combining and this is their first wash. You don't want the hair to separate, but you also don't want the dirt to stay in there. So you want to go in there with that hot water and give it a great scrub, guys. Get all that milky, dirty, nasty stuff out. As you're washing it, you're going to want to squeeze some of that dirt out. But what you should never do is squeeze your locks one by one because you apply too much pressure to the locks, which makes the hair follicles squeeze together. Our hair is made up of a bunch of curls, so don't make them kiss. So now that I worked the mid shaft, I want to make sure I go to the end. So I move the steamer to face directly to the end, and then I take my hair massager and really scrub those ends because we want that dirt to be lifted and to come out. We want to make sure we hit every angle because sometimes there's a lot of goo in the hair, a lot of buildup that can come across as jelly and pasty, and by steaming it, it lifts up the dirt from the center and creates a surface dirt. So you always want to wash the locks at least 2 to 3 times completely. Also, I'm using a rubber scrubber, so I'm not using anything that's going to tear through the hair or damage the locks while I'm washing it, because when your hair is wet, it's at its most vulnerable state. The steamer is pointed directly at the ends as I clean it because I want it to soften up that dirt. Now that that is said and done, you want to let your client sit back and enjoy the rest of their steam time. You want to let the steam continue to exfoliate the dirt out, and after this, you should be doing 1 to 2 more washes to remove all the surface dirt that has lifted. I do not add conditioner to the hair because it clogs up the locks, so when I am done, I oil the scalp and I allow them to dry. And this also works as a hot oil treatment for the scalp. Like more videos like this, like, subscribe, share, and let me know.